And a loving, loving, loving good morning to you. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I know you are out there. I know you are loading in. So I just want to say how sweet it is to be back with you again, to be here on this Saturday, loading into our antiviral living room. This room is about living beyond the virus, and we are certainly doing that. So a happy and loving Saturday morning to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Good morning, Bootsy Leonard. Good morning, Lisa Lofty. Good morning. We are coming in, and we are suiting up. And we are suiting this up this morning with confession. That's right. Confession is good for the soul. So your root word is I confess that. I confess. Good morning from Philly. Good morning, Winston-Salem. I confess. I confess that I have not done any late night snacking. Yes, I confess that. You don't always have to confess negative stuff. You can confess positive stuff too. I confess that I recognize my power. I confess that I like being home. I confess that I lost my temper twice this week. I confess. Yes, good morning, Los Angeles. Good morning to everybody. Come on in. Let's suit up, Virginia. Let's suit up, Walden, New York. Let's suit up with confession. Hey, BK, Brooklyn's in the house. I confess that. Atlanta's in the building. Come on. I confess that. It can be good stuff. It can be not so good stuff. But confession is good for the soul. Come on, all my swits out there, all my spiritual warriors in training. Come on, Greenville. Good morning. I confess that I am healing. Yes. Good morning, Dallas. What you confessing this morning? What you confessing, Tampa? I confess. What are you confessing, Alabama? I confess that I'm still working on myself. Yes, I confess. I just want to confess again. And if you don't want to say confess, say acknowledge. I acknowledge that. What are you acknowledging or confessing this morning? Let's acknowledge the good stuff and let's confess that other stuff right here in the viral living room. This is about being together, even if it's difficult. We're all getting back out into the world. I have to tell you that I miss being with you every day. I miss it so much, but I know that we've got to get out there. We've got to get back to work. We've got to get back in the groove. So I've got a message for that this morning. I confess, I acknowledge that I'm still healing. Yes. Do you acknowledge or confess that sometimes you're hard on yourself? Yeah, people are so hard on themselves. They expect to know everything and be able to do everything. Where's my switch this morning? Come on. Come on in and confess. Let me ask you this. What in the blazing bejesus? Why are they charging me $14 for toilet paper? Okay, first there was no toilet paper, now you gotta have a savings account to get some. $14 for toilet paper that I used to pay, I don't know, $9 for. And the paper towels were $18. $18 for, I wanted to say I ain't buying that, but you know you got to have toilet paper. But they are gouging us. And I know things have been off the market and people are rushing to manufacture, but God, $14 for some toilet paper? I confess that I've been holding grievances. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. Walmart toilet paper is $9.99 for 6. I can't use no Walmart toilet paper, baby. I can't do it. I need my extra soft Scott. I'm old. I can't do it. I confess that I'm doing the work. I confess that I am lazy. Yes, come on. That's what I'm saying. Suit up. We're suiting up this morning, yes. I confess that I've been disappointed. Not I am. Remember what, don't put your I am on stuff you don't want. I confess I think. I confess I feel. I confess I did or didn't do. But don't put your I am on that. Don't put your I am. I confess that I miss being with you too, baby. I do. I confess that I miss this studio every day. Not the studio, Lord have mercy, the community every day. I do, but you know, we got to get out. I also want to confess that I just got word that we are going back into production for Fixing My Life. I confess that I'm happy about that, but I also confess that if I'm doing that, I can't do this, so I may disappear for a little while, but I'll keep you posted and I'll let you know. Yes, come on in. I confess a sugar addiction. Yeah, baby, I hear you, but I had to defeat that demon. I had to get off that late night snacking because now I'm going back to fix my life. I got to be able to get into my clothes. I confess that I have not done my nails. Yes, the nail salons are open and I didn't go because I said I'm not going to enslave myself to the nail salon every 2 weeks. When I go back to work, I confess that I feel overwhelmed. Okay, maybe we need to do some clearing today. Come on in. Come on in. Where's my swits? I confess that I picked up my electron. Oh, sweat. You better put something in your jar. You better put something in your jar. A Tibetan sound bowl. Yay, good. That's good because I want to tell you, don't forget about Dr. Ivy's Sound Spa every Thursday night at 7 p.m. We're going to put the link in. She does a beautiful, beautiful sounds meditation with her crystal bowl. So I want you to do that. Come on in. Who's in the house? Carolina's in the house. Come on in and confess. I haven't been keeping my home up. Austin, Australia. Good morning, Australia. Come on in and confess. Confess the good, confess the not so good. Yes, come on in. Yes, I confess that I feel broken. Good, I'm glad you said feel and not I am. I confess that I procrastinate. I can claim that one. I don't usually procrastinate. I do a lot of other stuff. Good morning, Sedona. Ooh, do I love me some Sedona. I love Sedona. Maybe I had him bury me in between the mountains out there. Yes, come on. Confess that not I am impatient, I have been impatient, okay? Or that I don't have patience, okay? Not I am. Don't put your I am on it. Somebody's going to be extra lazy today. Good morning, Paul D. Phillips in Detroit. Yes. Come on in and confess. This is the Global Living Room, and we are here broadcasting our connection to one another, broadcasting our love for one another, broadcasting the healing that we are going through. Yes, come on in and confess. Tell it. If you did it, tell it. Ain't that what Bruno Mars says in Uptown Funk? He says, if you're freaky, then own it. Yeah, come on in and confess your freakiness. Yeah, come on in. Yes. That's okay. You can work on your SWIT assignments. Yes. Come see me at the Spirit Stone. I know where the Spirit Stone. I do love me some Sedona. I tell you, I know where the diner is. I know where the Whole Foods is. I know where all the crystal stores are. I love Sedona. Yes. You eat too much? You can never eat too much. You just can't eat too much. Now, you may eat more than you need to, but you can't eat too much because your stomach is eventually just going to shut down. Come on in, wherever you're coming from, wherever is the antiviral work. The printed one is not ready. I know. But you know, everybody's on half staff. Everybody's on half staff. And listen, to all my Masterpiece clients, when y'all be ordering stuff, please don't ask for a refund because you didn't get it. The mail, once we put it in the mail, I don't know what happens to it. You know, I confess that I feel that people can be very impatient. It's just, hello, Morocco. Yes. Good morning, UK. Come on in. We're getting ready to start up. Yes, now that we're confessing. Dig deep. Pull it up. Come on, dig deep. I confess that I need to eat more healthy. Yeah, I can confess that too. Yeah, so, you know, I don't know what to say. San Francisco, Trinidad and Tobago. What's a SWIT? A spiritual warrior in training. It's a program that started, we've done our first week. Yay! I confess that I'm proud of all my spiritual warriors in training. Yes, I'm proud of them. Listen, peace came, and her and Freedom was not getting along. So they with my godson, because he's the one that trains them for me. And now they're just like two peas in pods. Hey, Brooklyn. Hey, Bronx. The Boogie Down Bronx is here. I guess that means that we should start. Yes, we should start, huh? You know, I say a grand and glorious rising to you. Grand rising and a glorious day. Welcome to the Antiviral Living Room. This is day 55, and this message is about living beyond the virus. And we've come in, and we are suiting up, unloading our minds and our hearts and our brains with stuff that we know we need to work on, and also claiming and confessing the stuff that is good about us. We're getting ready to go back out into the world, and we do not want to forget the tools that we have learned here, because we have tools and we are going to use them even when we go back out in the world. You can't see me on YouTube anymore. I don't know why. It's still rolling. So refresh your screen. Just refresh your screen. Facebook is doing good. You ready, everybody? Come on, breathe. Yeah. Take a nice, deep breath. I did a conversation a day or so ago with Sri Gurudev, and he was talking about breathing. I was looking at something the other day on TV, and everybody was talking about breathing. We've got to learn how to breathe, and I've been offering you that. You have tools, so come on, let's use them. Nice long inhale through the nose, and exhale. Hold your confession for a moment, and let's just get into the rhythm of our breathing. Inhale and exhale. And if your mind and body are racing, that's okay. Just inhale and exhale. And relax your shoulders. We hold so much tension in our shoulders. I found a wonderful little device. I want to tell you all about it. I use it because I'm on the computer a lot and I keep myself like this. So I found this device. I want to talk to you about it. Come on, breathe. Find the rhythm of your breath. Find the rhythm of your breath. What is your inhale? What is your exhale? Mastery of mind begins with breathing, oxygenating the brain. Find your rhythm. Good. Now we're going to regulate that breath, okay? We want to slow down, so we want to regulate the breath. We want to inhale to the count of 4, hold for the count of 4, and exhale for the count of 4, okay? That's what we want to do. So let's inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, relax the shoulders, 3, 4. Now slowly exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now relax. And inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now slowly exhale. 2, 3, 4. And relax. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 3, 4. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now just relax. Don't let the breath go shallow again. Stay connected to the rhythm of your breath. And you want to consciously be connected to your inhale and your exhale. One of the good ways to do that is notice where your inhale stops and your exhale begins. Now, because we've been home and we've been moving slow, going back into the world can be a shock to your system. So please, breathe. Breathe, remind yourself. Put a little sticky on your phone, a thing, or put a little alarm. And when you hear that alarm, condition yourself to say, breathe, okay? So that we don't overload the system so quickly. All right, let's balance the brain, and then we're gonna do some clearing. Okay, let's balance the brain, and we're gonna do some clearing. You know how to balance? We're holding the right nostril with the right thumb, and we're inhaling through the left nostril. Good. Close the left, open the right, exhale. Come on, balance your brain with me. Inhale. Close the right, open the left, exhale. relax, slow down, slow down. Inhale, close the left, open the right, exhale, and inhale, close the right, open the left, exhale, and just come still for a moment. Just come still. You remember our clearing breath? We're inhaling, and I'm choosing to release, turning our head all the way to the left shoulder, and I'm releasing whatever it is now, and then back to center. We did that for days and days, and I know that we're going back out into the world. We may have aboru, baba, aboru to you too, aboru, aboshe. We may be going back out into the world and picking up cooties, okay? Energetic cooties. If you have your masterpiece, please use it. If not, do your lemon bath. If not, do an apple cider vinegar bath. Just sit in a tub of apple cider vinegar or Epsom salt so you get rid of the cooties, okay? What do we need to release this morning? I had that old list that we had. I never got rid of that list. But let's release rushing, okay? How about that? Inhale, I'm choosing to release rushing. Exhale, I am releasing rushing now. Back to center. Remember, it's inhale to the right, exhale all the way over to the left, and back to center. What do we need to release? I'm looking at the thread here. I had your old list, but I don't see it. So let me get a new list. I am choosing to release. How about anxiousness? Let's release some anxiousness. All right? I'm choosing to release anxiousness. And exhale, I'm releasing anxiousness now. Back to center. Let's do a little fear, okay? I'm choosing to release fear. Good. Don't forget that inhale. Nice exhale. I'm releasing fear now. Back to center. Things are so different. You can't hug people. You can't shake their hand. You can't touch them. Let's release some worry. Good. Inhale with me. Come on, going to the right. I'm choosing to release worry. Exhale. I am releasing worry now. Back to center. I learned a little trick, so I want to teach it to you, okay? Here we go. I'm choosing to release 1,000,000 tapes of worry. Because sometimes worry is just a habit. And exhale, I'm releasing 1,000,000 tapes of worry now. Back to center. Those tapes that are running in our mind. Tension. Here we go. I'm choosing to release physical tension. Exhale. I'm releasing physical tension now. Back to center. We choose it because choice is our power. Inhale. I'm choosing to release mental tension. Exhale. I'm releasing mental tension now. Back to center. You breathe, I'll talk. You breathe, I'll talk. Inhale. I'm choosing to release emotional tension. Exhale. I'm releasing emotional tension now. Back to center. Inhale. I'm choosing to release anger. Exhale. I'm releasing anger now. Back to center. Let's do that one again. I'm choosing to release years of built-up anger. Exhale. I'm releasing years of built-up anger now. Back to center. Remember, we moved that head so that we cut across all the meridians in our body. Okay? So, here we go. I'm choosing to release being enraged. Exhale. I'm releasing being enraged now. Back to center. Okay, unforgiveness. Here we go. I'm choosing to release unforgiveness. Oh, I'm releasing unforgiveness now. Back to center. Here's one. Inhale with me. I'm choosing to release the habit of unforgiveness. Exhale. I'm releasing the habit of unforgiveness now. Back to center. You know, some of these things have become habits. We just respond to everything like that. And you know, a habit is hard to break. You got to train yourself. Good morning, Davidsonville. I used to live in Davidsonville. Yes. Oh, that's a good one, Davidsonville. Come on, everybody. Inhale. I'm choosing to release control. Oh, goodness. To the left, I'm releasing control now. I got another one on that one. Back to center. Inhale. I'm choosing to release the need to be in control. Yes. Exhale. I'm releasing the need to be in control now. Back to center. Let's balance our brain a little bit. Let's balance our brain because we've released a lot of energy, okay? Hold the right nostril. Inhale. Relax the shoulders. Close the left. Open the right. Exhale. Inhale. Close the right. Open the left. Exhale. I think I did that wrong. Anyway, inhale. Close the left. Open the right. Exhale. Come on, let's reset the brain. Blink, 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 blink. Blink the eyes, blink the eyes, blink the eyes, blink the eyes. Come on, blink, blink, blink. We're resetting the brain, resetting the brain. Come on, just blink, 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 blink. Just blink, 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 blink. Just blink. Come on, blink, 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 blink. And now close and breathe. Now open the eyes and fix them on one spot. And what you're going to do is I'm going to count. And every time I say a number, you consciously, purposely blink your eyes and open them. Okay? We are resetting the brain. All right? 10, blink and hold. 9, blink and hold. Don't forget to breathe. 8, blink and hold. 7, blink and hold. I'm blinking and forgetting to count. 6, blink and hold. 5, blink and hold. 4, blink and hold. Breathe. 3, blink and hold. 2, blink and hold. Relax. 1, blink and hold. 0, blink and hold. Long, deep inhale. Slow, complete exhale. Yeah, just relax. Just relax. Notice what's going on in the body. Notice what's going on. Ooh, your energy is all over the place today. It's all over the place. But join me, that's okay. We're gonna move through. Just gently stay mindful of your breath. Gently stay mindful of your breath. Let's just do a little centering here. Thumb and forefinger together. Yeah, thumb and forefinger together. And breathe. And relax. Thumb and forefinger together. Just hold it and breathe. And relax. And what I want you to do is take your left hand and put it right at the base of your skull. Right at the base of your skull. And take your right hand and put it on your forehead. Your thumb and forefinger are together. Your fingers are at the base of your skull and the top of your head. And I want you to inhale. Hold that breath. And exhale. Inhale. Hold that breath. And exhale. Inhale. Hold that breath. And exhale. Now, Just settle on any area. Just settle in your body. Keep breathing, keep feeling. And today, let us send light, love, and healing energy out into the universe to all of the fathers. Yeah. Let us send first to our heavenly divine Father by whatever name you call it. You're breathing out the nose, baby, not the mouth. Inhale. And we're just sending our light and love and energy up to the Father, just in gratitude for this gift of life. The Father aspect, the Father energy, the Father principle. Yeah. And then let us send light, love, and energy to our Father, whether he is in the body or not. My father, Horace Lester Harris, and his father, Lester Harris. Yeah, just send light and love and energy out to your dad, your father. And if you know what he looks like, because some of us don't know what our fathers look like, that's okay. Whether he's in the body and you know what he looks like, or if he's left the body and you remember what he looks like, or you've never seen him and you just know that you're grateful to him for giving you life. Inhale. We send light, love, and healing energy to our Father, the man who sired us. Yeah. We thank him for this life. Regardless of who he was, what he did or didn't do, we just thank him for making a contribution to our life. Yeah. And because we are here together, one mind, one heart, one spirit, let's send love out to all fathers, wherever they are. If they've sired the children, whether they're in relationship with those children or not, it's difficult to be a father. Just inhale. And we ask the universal energy of the violet transmuting flame to just reach out to all fathers. Yeah. Regardless of their race, regardless of where they are, we just want to bless fathers today. Not just men, but fathers. And really, any man with an idea is a father. Let's just send them light, love, and energy. Let's send light, love, and energy to all the fathers who are incarcerated, who can't get a card, who can't be with their children, who can't just sit in the value and the pride of being a dad. Let's just send them light, love, and energy today. All fathers, let us just send them energy. Let us send them blessings for their health and their strength. Let us send them blessings for their recovering wherever they are. Let's send love and energy to fathers who are addicted today. Fathers who've fallen off their throne and have been enslaved by substances or behaviors. Let's send them light, love, and energy, asking the violet transmuting flame to enter their consciousness and their presence in any place that healing can pour into their being and their body. We affirm it to be so right now, and we breathe. Join me in placing your hand over your heart and think about the Father, your Father, all fathers, incarcerated fathers, addicted fathers, absent fathers. No heat, no judgment. If you are a father of a child or a father of an idea, father of a business, we see you. We bless you. Hand over your heart, and we say to fathers, may you know the Father's love. Come on, inhale. May you experience the Father's peace. May you be blessed by the divine Father. May you know the Father's love. May you experience the Father's peace. May you be blessed by the divine Father. Yeah. Happy Father's Day to all fathers today. I have no heat or judgment about you. I want the best for you. My father is on the other side. My brother is on the other side, and both of them were fathers, and I bless them today. Horace Lester Harris and Horace Raymond Harris Jr., I bless you. I bless my son today. He's a father of 7. The father of 7 who was not fathered. So I bless his father today. I bless his father today, my son's father, so that his energy can support my son in learning how to be a better father. It's hard to be a father when you weren't fathered, yeah? But he's doing a good job. He's doing the best he can, okay? Our reading today comes from The Alchemy of Voice. The Alchemy of Voice by Stuart Pearce. I love this little book, and I love Stuart Pearce. He lives in the UK. The Alchemy of Voice. Yes, Abba, I cry out to you. I love this. It's The Alchemy of Voice. Transform and enrich your life through the power of your voice. Okay? This is juicy right here. And I'm reading From Being to Doing. That's what I'm reading. From Being to Doing. Over the past 2 or 3 centuries, many in the West, that would be in the US, have moved away from the force of being as we have become driven by the necessity of doing. Grand Rising. Consequently, the organic process of sounding the heart's joy, which has occurred naturally, has been altered, and our voices merely convey information, moving from the heart's feeling center to the head's thinking center. So we only use our voice to convey information, not to convey feelings. Oh, that thing right there. Through this, our connection with the blueprint of our ancestors has become suppressed. And with it, our ability to express ourselves fully and freely. The advent of literacy changed the face of history as the written word began to take form over the spoken word. Through the invention of the printing press and the development of the rationalistic intellect, man became valued for his thinking process only, and the great oral traditions began to slowly dwindle. Now, only a few indigenous cultures value the power of the human voice by speaking human stories. Is that not true? I can't tell you the number of stories my grandmother told me talking at the dinner table. Well, now we don't even eat at the dinner table. All right? Anyway, the result is that our living functions are reduced to the actions of the doer. The doing impulse is the energy we use to move forward in life and assert ourselves in the world. This impulse can be a source of great courage and expertise, but when we function through it in isolation, we allow ourselves to become devoid of feeling, operating in a non-present automatic fashion, okay? How many people say I'm numb? I do a lot, but I'm numb. I can't feel nothing, all right? We are simply preoccupied by the ends that need to be gained rather than by the means through which we move toward those ends. As a result, this preoccupation with doing, we have imbalanced the being aspect of our nature. That is the instinctual feminine impulse that creates the force to receive, to love, and to nurture. I got to tell you that again. The being aspect of our nature is the instinctual feminine impulse that creates the force to receive, to love, and to nurture. Instead, we are in the masculine aspect of doing, getting, having, and taking. Ooh, ooh. Somebody just slapped me. If this essential principle continues to be ignored or stifled, meaning our voice, we are in danger of becoming hardened. I think that's already happened. We have become hardened because we don't use our voice to express our feelings. We get into the busy, the doing, okay? Come on, somebody. The Alchemy of Voice by Stuart Pearce. It's a very metaphysical treatise, got a lot of stuff in here. I know some of y'all are going to run out and buy it, but I just wanted to warn you, okay? I also found something I want to read to you from here, all right, that supports that. It's on December 15th, all right? Listen, December 16th in Acts of Faith. This is what it says. All we have to do to receive our divine inheritance is change our old ways of thinking. Ooh. All my swits, you better get in that 7-day mental diet, okay? Get in that 7-day mental diet, all right? Listen. There is this thing going around, and if you are not careful, it will attach itself to you. When it does, it will drain you of everything you have. Sound like the corona, right? It will suck you dry and leave you to die. This thing is called the spirit of the doo-doo. It attacks your brain. It can drive you insane. It never lets you rest. It is constantly telling you what to do. Do this, do that, do it faster, do it better, do it quick, do it now, do it today, do it for me, do it for the money, do it or else. Do it again, you better do it better, you better not do it. They saw you do it. You should do it. You shouldn't do it. When will you do it? How will you do it? Why would you want to do that? You can't do it. You better do it. Don't you ever do it. There is only one way to rid yourself of the spirit of the doo-doo. That's to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and repeat this one thing 100 times. Father, Mother God, what would you have me do? Oh! The spirit of the doo-doo. The spirit of the doo-doo. And I think it's important that we understand that, because I believe, and you don't have to believe me, this is just Iyanla speaking, pay me no mind. I believe that the corona came to stop us in our tracks, to stop us, to sit us down so that we could begin to feel again, and so that we could begin to speak again. So I want to speak to you just really briefly today on just be, baby. Just be. Oh, just be. Just be. If you are driving yourself constantly, just be. If you think that everything has to be done right now, just be. You know, one of my teachers, Reverend Dr. Johnny Coleman, out of Chicago, you know, one time I interviewed her. This was many years ago. After she had built the Christ Universal Temple, a huge, beautiful church in Chicago. She had thousands and thousands and thousands of people attending her church, and she was teaching, you know, physical principles and practices for living. Listen, I said to her in this interview, I said, Dr. Johnny, if you could do anything over, what would you do differently? She said, I would spend more time with God. I would just be. Beloved, this is the time for us to just be. Be stiller. Be more present. Be more connected to ourselves. Just be. Just be. Not worrying about what we didn't do and what we don't have and what we can't do. Just be. I cannot emphasize enough that I do believe that is what the corona came to teach us. Just be. Be with yourself. That's what we had to do for all those many weeks. Be with your families. That's what we had the opportunity to be. Be still. Be with your feelings. The Alchemy of Voice is saying we don't even use the oral tradition anymore. Everything is on the internet. Everything is on the internet. We don't speak anymore. That we're so busy, right? Always telling ourselves, I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing it faster. I'm not doing it right. Just be, and be present as you move through whatever it is you are doing. The Buddha says, when you're drinking tea, don't just drink the tea. Don't drink the tea so you can hurry up and have a sandwich. Just drink the tea. Be mindful of the tea. The Buddha says, when you're washing dishes, just wash the dishes. Don't wash the dishes and watch TV. Don't watch the dishes and talk on the phone. Just wash the dishes. One of the ways that we can learn to be is by focusing on one thing at a time. And if you learn how to be more, you will find how to express your heart, because you'll be in touch with what's going on in your heart. So many of us are not in touch with what's going on in our heart. We say we can't feel. And as a result, we have a very limited emotional vocabulary and a very limited emotional library. We know happy, sad, and everybody can tell me when they're angry, but can you tell me when you are elated? Do you even know what that feels like? Can you tell me when you are grounded? Can you tell me when you are centered? Can you tell me when you are what? Be, and you'll be in touch with what's going on inside of you. Beloveds, let me tell you, this corona, the corona came to make us aware of what is going on in us, as us, through us, and around us. And what did we see? We saw people getting killed. We saw the level of ignorance that people have. That's why I'm training warriors right now, because the level of ignorance that's coming to the surface, we have to be prepared to support people in moving through it, all right? And it's a process of discipline. It's a process of being, not doing. Being. Do you know you can be such a demonstration of peace that people will want to follow you? You can be such a demonstration of joy that it'll infect other people. You can be such a demonstration of clarity and calm that people will want to just be in your presence. Not what you do. You can't do peace. You can't do joy. You can't do calm. Just be. Just be. Just be present. Just be still. And what will happen is all of the stuff inside of you, all of the things inside of you that come to block the wisdom of your heart will start to fade away. One of the reasons that we don't talk is because we're not in touch with our heart. We're in touch with our head. And actually in life, if you go through the way of mastery, it'll tell you that the brain is supposed to be a slave of the heart, not the heart being a slave of the brain, okay? And when I say a slave, I mean it does what the heart, the brain is supposed to do what the heart tells it to do. And we live the other way around. We suppress the heart, we don't speak, we don't feel, and we stay stuck in the brain. Just be. Make that a practice this week. Just be. And start getting in touch with what is corroding your heart, particularly among African Americans. One of the largest growing, the fastest, I don't even know how to say it. What's killing us? I don't know what else to say. What's killing us is heart disease, heart dis-ease, dis-ease. Because many people of color have dis-ease, disruption, discord in their hearts because of the way we live, because of how the world experiences us, how we experience the world. And for many of us, our hearts are attacking us because we haven't spoken our dis-ease, all right? We haven't spoken it because we've been trained and programmed. Don't say that. Don't do it. I can't tell you the number of times as somebody has done something that just has totally pulled my triggers. And I'm with either my manager, Rodney, who looks like a white man. He's really not, but that's how he looks in the world. Or one of my assistants, particularly Laura, because Laura is Mexican and white, and she travels with me a lot. And I don't know, they were walking along and somebody would do something offensive to me, and I'm on excuse, bad behavior, you don't do that. And they'll just tighten up. I'm not gonna have no heart attack. I don't take no meds, I don't have hypertension, I don't have diabetes, I don't have nothing. I don't have a headache unless I don't speak my truth, okay? Why? Because my heart, I live from my heart. Okay, beloveds, just be. Practice it this week. Find time when you can just take 3 minutes or 5 minutes and just be. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? And if it's not joy or peace or compassion or something, then release it. You know how to do that. I know this sounds bizarre, but we have to start living a different way because we're dying. The thing is killing us, okay? So you may think that these things that I'm telling you are crazy and people are gonna laugh or wanna know I don't care. Maybe because I'm old. I really don't care what people think about me. I don't care. I will stop in Okay, the other day I was on a broadcast and Spirit started speaking to me and I said, wait a minute, hold up. I got to get that. Because I'm going to get my message, okay? So, just be, beloved. Just be. Just be. Learn how to just be. 3 to 5 minutes at a time. Just be with yourself. Put your hand on your heart. When was the last time you spoke to your heart? Huh? Let's do that. Put your hand on your heart. Yeah, and just speak to your heart. Donnie McClurkin sings a song that says, speak to my heart, Holy Spirit, messages of love to encourage me. Yeah, I encourage my heart today. Yeah, I encourage my essence today. I encourage the feminine energy in me today. I encourage me to just be in touch with my heart. Yeah, talk to your heart. Just be in your heart and start to bring up all of those feelings. And when they come up, if you don't know what to do with them, write them down. Just take them out the heart and write them on a piece of paper. It's not mysterious. You don't have to do anything bad, big or whatever. And for all of my Christian friends here, Jesus, speak to my heart. Jesus, clear my heart. Jesus, lift my heart. Jesus, take dominion of my heart. How about that? Okay. How about that? Don't put Jesus out there. Bring him in here. Or Buddha, or Krishna, or Baha'u'llah, or your Orisha, or your Obosun, or whatever it is. Bring it in. Bring it in. Take dominion of my heart. Release me. from my tendency to be a human doer, open to the presence of my spiritual being. Come on, boy. Just be, beloveds. No, your heart isn't broken, baby. You think it's broken. What's broken is your ideas about what should be in your heart. Hearts don't break. They really don't. Thoughts about the heart break, but the heart doesn't break. The heart is your Teflon. The heart can sustain everything. Can you hear me? It will sustain everything. So we want to just be, all right? Be in your heart. Be with your feelings. Be with yourself. You can do it because I am concerned that we're being driven back out into the world to be the way we were before the corona. And that is not going to turn out well for us. We got to be different, beloveds. We have to be different. Otherwise, this thing is going to take us out. Just be. One of the things that I want to offer you is to be present today with Reverend William Barber and the Poor People's Assembly. They are doing a massive viral march on Washington. It's going to be viral because we can't gather like that. So it's from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. There's going to be former Vice President Al Gore is going to speak, Danny Glover is going to speak, Wanda Sykes is going to speak, so many people throughout the day. It's a massive viral march on Washington for morality and equality. It's the Poor People's Assembly led by Reverend William Barber, who's been a long time spiritual warrior. He is the brother, I don't know how he does it. Anyway, www.poorpeoplescampaign.org. You can sign up, and then they've got this big bulletin board where you put your picture and you make your statement. It's a viral march on Washington today. The Poor People's Assembly. We'll put the link in the chain. Go and spend some time. Be present with the march. Be present with the march and the collective consciousness of people who are saying, we want to be different. We want this country to be different. We want our leadership to be different. We want the police to be different. We want our communities to be different. We want the resources and how they're shared to be different, okay? The Poor People's Assembly Moral March on Washington today from 6 to 10, www.poorpeoplescampaign.org. We'll put the link in the chain. Go over, be with them for a minute. I want you to also consider being with Dr. Ivy Hilton every Thursday night at 7 p.m. She does the Crystal Bowl Meditation Sound Spa. If you want to be in your body, let Dr. Ivy play those bowls for you. I'm telling you, she does an orchestra. Sign up for her YouTube page, Dr. Ivy Sound Spa, and you'll get the notice on Thursday night from 7 to 8. You can be in the presence of healing sound energy. Can you do that? Can you just be there and just sit there? You don't even have to know what she's doing. Just sit there and let the sound recalibrate your energy every Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Dr. Ivy. Then my dear brother, Baba Kevin Greene, he's doing a Qi Gong workshop every Sunday, but he's got to get a new computer. But I want you to do that. Do you know what Qi Gong is? Qi Gong is how you move energy in your body. She doesn't have a site. Dr. Ivy doesn't have a site. She does the Sound Spa on Facebook Live. But if you go to Dr. Ivy Sound Spa on YouTube, you can sign up for her YouTube page, and then you'll get the notice. It's not a site. She does it live on Facebook every Thursday at 7 o'clock. Off the hizzle. Okay. I've known Ivy for 25, 30 years, and she can play them crystal bowls, all right? So we got the Poor People's Assembly. We got Dr. Ivy Sound Spa. What else did I want to tell you? Oh, listen, my jeweler, you know, everybody's always commenting about my rings. My jeweler is having a pop-up shop today online. Oh my God. what is his thing? It's Timbuktu Creations. Timbuktu Creation. He did this ring for me. He did this ring for me. He did my crystal thing for me. He does a lot of stuff for me, off the chain. Him and his daughter, his young brother. Do you know how the vendors, a lot of the street vendors, well, they're not street vendors, they're professional vendors. They're at all the big conferences, the Jazz Festival, Essence Festival, BET Festival. Do you know all of those things are gone this year? So all of our vendors, they, they're out of business, really. So please, they're looking for ways to be present with us. So if you have a favorite vendor, you know, like Greta I buy from every year at Essence Music Festival, Timbuktu Arts and Jewelry, I buy from them every year. I'm trying to think, because I do vendors. Okay, there's so many of them. Adam Ecclesiastics, he's another jeweler that I buy from. So we're going to put some links in the chain, but my jeweler is having a pop-up shop today on Facebook, so you don't have to go anywhere, all right? Oh, my crystals, yes. My crystals I get from Mahalo Crystals, and I get them all over, but Mahalo is really my favorite one. Also, do you know, do you watch Queen Sugar? You know, Remy on Queen Sugar, the one that had the affair with the two sisters, we're not going to have that. Well, his real name is Dondre Whitfield. And tomorrow, he's calling together all fathers, black fathers, white fathers, native, black, brown, all colors, fathers for equality and justice. And they're going to meet at Los Angeles City Hall at 11 a.m. to join together, to be together, and fathers for equality and justice. You know, I've been talking to men for the past 3 weeks, okay? So please, fathers, if you're on the West Coast, 11 a.m., City Hall in Los Angeles, Dondre Whitfield and all the fathers are going to be there. So that fathers can come together, pray together, walk together, march together, and be different in our community. You made your appointment with Tom Hines. Let me tell you something. Tom Hines is off the chain. He's off the chain. Tom Hines, the body emotions. If you need to click Timbuktu Arts. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. They do all my jewelry. Okay. Now they'll be Saturday the 20th. Okay, so I did that. Tomorrow, Sunday night, 7 o'clock, Love from a Distance. Me and Tina Lifford, we're doing Love from a Distance, and our guests tomorrow are going to be Teddy Riley, from Backstreet, and Guy, Yo Diggity, No Bust, No Diggity. That's my song. You're gonna get down with the get down, baby, you can get it on down. Teddy Riley, he's gonna be my guest on Love from a Distance. And Gina Belafonte, sister of Shari, daughter of Harry. And also Cash, she was on Commish. I don't know if you remember Commish. And she was also in the Black Klansman. Gina Belafonte is also going to be our guest. So Teddy Riley and Gina Belafonte on Love from a Distance tomorrow night, 7 p.m. You got to register. We'll put the link in the thread. What else do I want you to know? Okay? Get down with the... Oh! I didn't give you your affirmation. What is wrong with me? I'm slipping. Here's your affirmation. I didn't give you your affirmation. I am willing to be still. I allow myself to be still. I give myself permission to be still. I am ready to be still. Come on, breathe. I am willing to be still. I allow myself to be still. I give myself permission to be still. I am ready to be still. Breathe. Did you know this was mating season among some of the things? Some of the animals and things, because I had a mouse in my house. I don't know where it's a field mouse. It's not a mouse that grows from like dirt and stuff. She was pregnant. I got rid of her. I didn't kill her. I didn't kill her. I caught her on the little sticky pad, and then I gave her an express ticket to the trash. I didn't kill her. I don't kill nothing. Now, if she died in the trash, that ain't my responsibility. I did not kill her. Okay. Well, I got a bullfrog in the little pond outside, and it's mating season. And every night he comes there and screams his head off. I done told him I am not a frog. I can't help you with your mating needs. But he seems to think that I am his new woman. And he sits there every night, and I'm telling you, screams his head off. I told him, I'm not giving you none. Take yourself on and find you a lady frog. He is crazy. All right. Just be. Our closing reading today, I'm going to read to you from Until Today. Until Today, daily devotions for spiritual growth and peace of mind. All right, our reading today comes from November 30th, and it says this: the greatest service I can offer is prayer. Here is a prayer for you today. Blessed and divine Holy Spirit, I thank you right now for the manifestation of every good intention I have ever had. I thank you that my good intentions manifest so that I may experience a deeper sense of self-love and self-appreciation. I thank you for the light and energy of your love that support my intentions to know, experience, and express the truth of who I am. I thank you for the grace and mercy of your love that support my intention to become a light of inspiration to others in my life and in the world. I thank you for your wisdom that supports my intention to be more loving and accepting of others. Thank you for reminding me that it is not loving to hold on to hurt or to withhold forgiveness from myself or others. I thank you for allowing my life to reflect back to me those things about myself that I have been unable, unwilling to acknowledge, and unable to heal. Thank you for demonstrating to me that I can experience joy and happiness without pain, and that the greatest joy of all is being able to accept and embrace myself exactly as I am, right where I am. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for holding my intention to be a living example of all that you are. For this, I am so grateful. Until today, you may not have realized the power of affirmative prayer. It is the power to possess, the power you possess to call a thing into reality when it may not be. Just for today, affirm your intentions for yourself and for your life in the form of a prayer. Until today. That's what it looks like. This is, the cover came off. But that's Until Today. I read 2 of my books today. See that? Until Today by yours truly. Just be, beloved. Just be. Deep bow of love to you. Take good care of yourself this week. And I'll see you next week. Okay? Bye.